Hello YouTube and welcome to lesson 21 of the After Effects tutorial series. So today we're going to look at how to create 3D text inside of After Effects. So for this you need a good graphics card, and if you don't have, then this won't work. So once you create the composition right here, what you have to do is you have to go to the composition settings first, then go to advanced. And over here you can see that the renderer is classic 3D, and this is good if you have a normal type of graphics card. But if you have a good one, then you can enable Ray Trace 3D, which enables the 3D extrusion of the objects. So over here in the option, you can choose the type of ray tracing quality. Let me just leave that to default. So if you want to increase the quality, you can change the ray trace quality even higher. So that depends on the level of graphics card that you have. So if you have a low range graphic card, then if you increase the quality too much, it might start freezing. So let's just press OK right here. So now what I'm going to do, you can also do the same thing with shapes, but I'm going to use text. So I'm going to go for text over here and type in tutor2. Alright, so I'm using Arial as font right here. So let me just increase that out. So what I want to do is I want to extrude this, and once I enable the Ray Trace 3D, it actually lets me do the ray tracing 3D. So now over here I see that the geometry option is not there. So what I want to do is I want to convert the text into a graphic, into vector graphics. So I'm going to right click on the text, and then I'm going to select create shapes from text. So once I create shapes from text, you can see that there's another layer, and now the text is made out of pen tool. So let me just expand this, and let me go to transform over here on the contents. Okay, it's there. So ray tracing 3D, let me just turn this into 3D layer right here, and once I turn on the 3D layer, you can see the geometry option right there. Okay, so let me expand the geometry over here, and you can see bevel depth and a lot of things right here. So in order to see the bevel, let me just go to two views. So it's from side as well. I can see the front view and the top view. So let me just increase this out and see how it looks out. So let me increase the bevel depth. Okay, bevel over here, and increase the extrusion, and you can see that my text is being extruded right there. But you can see that since this is my active camera and my front view, you don't really see the difference. To see the difference, again, I have to create a light. So I'm going to back into my one view now. So I'm going to create a light right here. So let me just right click, create new light right here. So the light is there, and press OK. So I have a front sort of lighting right there. Okay, so you can see that my light is there, and you can see the extrusion over here, which gives a kind of a 3D effect. So let me just increase the level of the lighting right here. So let me just increase the cone angle right here, so you can see more area, just like that. Let me increase the angles just like this. Okay, there you go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the transform tool to rotate this around to see if it is actually 3D. So if I were to rotate not the light, sorry, I'm going to rotate the tutor2 content. So let me just go to transform and change the rotation right here. So you can see that there's actually a depth over there, and now this acts like a 3D object. So since this is a 3D object, it does take a bit of time to render it out, but you can create 3D text just like this. So I'm going to use animation rotation just like this, and over here on 4, I'm going to rotate this out just like this, rotate this out, and then what happens is that if I were to play this out, then there's a rotation animation just like this. So that is how you do an extrusion effect inside of After Effects. So this does take a bit of time, as you can see, but once it's done, then it has a brilliant effect. So in older versions of After Effects, there was no 3D text, but now this is possible. So hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.